Can we just give H-Dhami a massive round of applause, guys? Come on, he's in the building. Come on.
Talking to Southall troublemakers, we got one in the building. He only became a troublemaker when he moved out of Southall, actually.
I think so, yeah.
He was a good boy. Man. Everyone used to say, "Oh, be like H, man. Look how good he is."
Changapot.
Yeah,
he used to drink. That's why.
And then he never used to drink.
Speaking of drinks, can you drink the Bad Bunny?
Yeah. Hey bartender, but you're a bad bunny.
The pai thoda kithe Bad Bunny.
Exactly.
We finished all the bunnies.
I love a Bad Bunny.
More shots here for the lads.
Please.
So you know what we actually got? So H will remember Nightshift back 10 years ago when we used to go around. We've actually got a clip ready before we carry on with your interview. We've got a clip ready of you on the show from 10 years ago, and I want to introduce that from Nightshift, H-Dhami 10 years ago, and you look all right. Don't get upset. You're worried now.
When I say H, you say Dhami. H,
Can you get me?
We bundled H like that when he's only making orders. Look at that.
H loves getting in the crowd.
No, because the cauliflower's in front, but they want mixed grill.
So before we start, we had we got some crazy sponsors today. Everyone always gives us the most amazing food, and you know, I actually started something called Are You My Belly 4 weeks ago, and my belly ain't gone because everyone's been giving us so much food every week. And H-Dhami has started. Tell us about your new venture, man.
Yeah, man. So recently got involved in a restaurant business, which I never thought I'd do, with my bro. He's here as well somewhere. Make some noise for him. Where is he? Mr.
Where is he?
Yo, bro.
Hey.
Yo, bro.
Mr. Semi.
bro.
So in Camberley, Surrey. So Indian fusion food. So we just brought down
Camberley crew.
Eep.
So this is what you bought?
This is cauliflower, Marja, light.
You know Chonky's the vegetarian one, that's why, isn't it?
A wedgie one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mixtures are coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so just doing that.
Is it Chef Dhami now? Because if that's the
Chef
case,
Rende, no chef.
you could come and test me because I won the cook-off.
No chef. Just
What's the place called, H?
Huh?
What's the new
Rotisserie Corner. Rotisserie Corner in
Is it on the
Camberley.
corner?
So yeah, man, it's a vibe. We'll
Wicked,
start
man. Well
shisha
done.
soon.
Congratulations. Shisha as well.
Shisha as well.
Wicked.
Very
So
soon.
I lived in Camberley for a couple of years.
Oh really?
Yeah, you know, bro, we know we had many a session together in Camberley.
Yeah.
And you know what? There was actually nothing to do there.
Yeah.
So this will, I'm being serious. This will actually smash it because, you know, you got there's a lot of Asian community there.
Massive
There's
Asian
nowhere
community,
for them to go. 'Cause
I live in
parents
Camberley
live
myself, and I think, do you know what? It needed that, and by default, I felt in that. But it was,
So you had nothing
it
to
was
do.
one of those things where it needs it right now. You know, you come there, you're gonna get a feeling.
You was the man with the plan. Well done.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So, H, you know, you've been on, we've obviously all grown up together, and, you know, you've been just watching that video and the nostalgia back then when we used to do fat nights and Mo used to put on all these gigs and this and that. And we were talking to Deep Jandu a second ago and saying how the UK scene has now changed so much, and kind of it was the epicenter of Bhangra outside of India. We had our own vibe, you know, that UK urban desi, you guys used to call it, yeah? And now it's kind of, the powerhouse has become Canada. Have you experienced that in your career now?
I think, do you know what? I think hats off to Canada, man. What they're delivering right now is incredible.
Yeah, 100%.
But I see because they're hungry, you know. And the UK was hungry when we were at that point. We were hungry, you know. And I think after what's been happening, after I would say UK Asian mix scene, it went to whole India scene, Desi crew, that sort of genre. Then Canada, it's like a cycle. But I think UK's found that hunger again. And
So
as
our
an
time's
artist,
coming.
I'm saying as well, I need to find that hunger again.
Is that
And I
what you
think,
opened the restaurant?
huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, you might tell live show, can
He gave everyone
Yeah, he
your
was
rotisserie
hungry.
corner.
After my show, I'll give you some chicken.
But I think,
jokes
I think
aside,
Canada,
yeah, yeah.
Canada, they're hardworking people, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when we done Clap It, this was like, say good 4 or 5 years ago, and there's a prophecy, but they were at the hunger stage. Fateh, Prophecy, and Deep Jandu, he was literally organising my video shoot. You know? But these guys just like done what they need to done, like, you know what I mean, over the years. And I think hats off to them, man.
Yeah, wicked.
Hats off to them.
So so you see like the kind of big boys back in the day where your Richie Riches, your RDBs and your Zeus's, and they've kind of had to leave the UK to carry on, no?
I don't know. I don't think you have to leave where you come from. I think the big boys are the original people that actually set Bangla in the UK.
Yeah.
Those are the pioneers.
And that's
Like
obviously your dad.
DCS, Hira, Premi, Alap. They are the people that, you know what I mean, set that up for us. For
You know,
everyone.
was a decent band.
Thanks.
You know them lot.
Very nice.
How is your dad, man?
He's good, man. He's blessed, bro.
Disciple in the
He's
Dhami,
wicked,
how's he
man.
doing?
He's blessed. And
Yeah.
you know what? I think even like today earlier when he came on, I just made this new studio. He came on and I showed him the studio. I played some music and I think he was in his own element of thinking that, wow, we've got something that we can sort of develop and just sort of create music, you know? But I think that the old school music don't get enough credit for what they deserve.
You say
That's
that,
one thing I
but
say.
We still get calls in the office to
know?
book the old school artists all the time, right?
But I think like after that, then you got all obviously like Rishi and everyone, and I think it's a foundation for the Asian music industry, you know.
So we were chatting the other day, and you said that you built, like you said with your dad.
Yeah.
So you actually built a studio at home
Yeah.
now, yeah? So tell us more about that.
I had to lockdown. You know, what I mean, we had how many shows cancelled? You know, what I mean, I had to get occupied somehow. So yeah, built a studio because I want to learn. Because music there's no end to learning, you know. And I want to be a perfectionist of my vocals. Like I want to get in studio, I want to do my own vocals. I want an engineer to come. I want him to do his thing. But I want to know if I have to do something, deliver it overnight, I can do it.
You don't have to worry.
And now, the way social media, this and that is working, everyone's working too fast, man. You need to be hands-on.
Plus,
There's
if you get an idea at 2 o'clock in the morning, done.
Siddiq Al.
But you know, I gotta say, you're saying like, you know, lockdown shows everything, but you know what? You tore up kicking it with Kudos with us as well,
you
man.
smashed that,
You
yeah.
smashed that up.
Always.
Big.
That was
Always,
You
man.
kicked it.
Has it been a productive year then? Have you managed to make use of the studio? Are you making tunes?
Yeah, 100%. I think, do you know what? I think for me, I think as an artist, you need to be in your element. It's so easy to say, yeah, do you know what? I'm releasing this song, this song, this song. But to create it, you need to be in that mind frame. And I'm not the kind of person that will do something because someone else is doing it. I will do it when I'm happy, you know?
when the time is right.
When I'm happy, I'll do it. Otherwise, I ain't got no interest in sort of, oh, this person's releasing this, I need to do this. No interest.
You know, one question I got for you, man.
Hanji bhai.
What is...
Baji on the right.
Yeah,
That's Baji on the right, by the
Sorry,
way.
bhai.
your Baji on the left. What is in you, well, for you, what's your biggest track?
My biggest track, I can't judge that. You know what I mean? I always say that people are the ones to judge that. But the thing that gave me a platform is Sadke Jama.
There's a big tune,
Yeah,
man.
massive tune.
Sadke Jama
That
Rishi.
album was sick,
Yeah,
man.
that
And
album.
then
We were talking
after
about
that-
it earlier, that album, Bad Boy.
Mitrani Jan, and then Har Gabru. I think those 3 tracks were the
They're
ones that
actually the
set
3
my...
tracks that I said
Oh,
before
the
as well.
rotisserie corner's up.
Well, here we go, mate. Here we go.
getting
On
spoiled.
kak kebab.
We're getting spoiled.
Dhami, do you feel like now you built your studio? Because I felt like a few years back you were making a lot more music, and now I think the last big track I really enjoyed of yours was First Man and the dance track that you were jugging, and that was huge, right? But do you think now is the opportunity for you are you hungry now to start making a lot more music? 'Cause-
100%, bro.
Yeah.
And I think, do you know what? Like I was saying, that you need to get the hunger stage.
Yeah.
And why, if I didn't want to do something 2 years ago because I wasn't 100%. And now after dance, I think dance, to be honest, dance was that turn point for me,
I felt that as well.
which I thought when I went there, because what first set up there was incredible, bro. When you go there, their work ethic, these European producers, artists, their work ethic is incredible, you know? And when I went there, it was like, okay, we're gonna do this. After that, I was writing melodies, this and that, blah, blah, and it was
Spark
like,
came back,
I want,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And we done Dance was one of the songs, but we done about 15, 20 other songs, which
Who
are
is
still
First Man? As
First
in,
Man,
is
Sadaf
he European,
Pagi,
did you say, or is he
from Holland.
Holland? But Apna.
He's Pakistani,
Okay.
but he's followed the UK music scene.
Yeah.
But he's been clever enough to say, do you know what? Hang on a minute, let me get these artists. Let's do a song together.
Yeah, man.
Which,
And
to
that
be
sounds
honest,
sick.
hats off to him.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
He's
sick.
got
100%.
all these artists together. Who else has done that?
What made you want to work with him? Like,
So
you must get loads of
Mumsy
people call
approached
you.
me for that.
Oh, Mumsy did, yeah?
Mumsy said that, bro, we've been approached from First Man, this and that, blah, blah, blah. We need a song. And I said, look, bro, it sounds too good to be true. Here we go. Me, Mumsy, Rockstar, we went up there.
That's what I'm saying. Like 4 big UK artists.
That's it.
On that track, and
But
it
Juggy
smashed it
actually
worldwide.
came
Juggy had a
last
gig.
minute, right?
Juggy had a gig out there, I think, about a month after, 2 months after. And then they got in touch, they connected, and then he heard the song. And then he
You
said,
got FOMO, basically.
and no, but he heard the song, but he didn't hear none of our stuff.
Yeah, he said that actually.
And again, it's about whatever's meant to happen, it's meant to happen.
And that tune was banging.
And hats off to Haroon, man.
You know what? Just to interrupt, one of the comments there as well from Indapal Atwell. Shout out to H Dhami for volunteering with the Sikh Toy Appeal and handing out toys to children at Christmas.
Wicked,
so you know what,
man.
man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
up for the
100%,
charity
brother.
Big
work,
up my boy
man.
Bish for
Thank
that
you
as
so
well.
much.
He was involved in that as well, Mr.
That's
Big
wicked.
B.
How much have you missed touring, H?
Badly, man. Bhai, mera sara piche puche hel gaye si, I tell you.
Yeah.
It was, mentally it was disturbing. I'll be honest, man. It was tough because 13 years of my life after graduating, all I'd done was travel.
He was on the road, yeah.
My wife, kids, their school, I used to do my school drop-offs, come back from tour, land in the morning, 6 o'clock. 8 o'clock, I'll be on a school drop-off.
Yeah, I've
Great,
seen
you know?
like your Insta stories, but it's like even when the good thing about touring is if you're not making music, it's usually because you're touring, right?
But that's where the inspiration comes from.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get inspired and sort of get your creative, the juice
juices
comes
flowing.
from touring, traveling. And that's kind of like, even like now, the studio, to be honest, I've never stepped in the studio at say 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll step after 10, 11 o'clock. The feeling, Agi,
Yeah.
then you jump in, you know?
Yeah,
But
100%. To be fair, even like when I'm making like my remixes and stuff, a lot of the inspiration comes from what I do at events. So
Yeah.
you do something, you try something at an event, you get the inspiration, you think, oh, that sounds bad.
Crack on with that,
Then
yeah.
I'm going to make that into a
Yeah.
remix.
So you know one thing we were talking to, like touching what Rajiv said about, you guys are, when you do something at an event, you and Juggy, I was talking to Juggy about this because Har mentioned as well, like we haven't seen a lot of H Dhami and Juggy and the UK boys kind of through the years because you lot have been so busy kind of on the road, but a little, like I can vouch for it, a lot of your performance does the talking for you. So you haven't had to really release much because of how much you boys have smashed it on stage.
That's the thing, man. It's like now, like, say for example, you mentioned Juggy. You know what I mean? Prime example, bro. When did he release an album?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How many years ago? We were at uni, we were going to the gigs.
Yeah.
But I think music has a legacy. But if you believe into that, what you're doing, and you're delivering it, you're performing it, it's going to carry its weight.
But how much do you think the point I'm trying to get is how much do you think the performing? So we're DJs, yeah. We perform with loads of singers, yeah, and we stand behind them. We see the energy that a singer brings, and sometimes you see the energy that a singer hasn't got. They're a studio voice and not a performer, and I think that's where
I think it's
boys
important.
have, especially that UK vibe and the way you got that energy and
Set yourself apart,
especially
right?
that kind of. I know I'm biased, but that West London kind of swagger you got, you bring that to the stage, and
I
your
think it's
dad still
important,
brings
man.
that to the stage.
I think, do you know what, performing, like people say that, okay, H, do you know what, classical training, I said, listen, I've never had classical training in my life. Never. But I've grown up to being in a studio with my dad,
Yeah.
performance, you know? And I know when you have to turn up on stage, you have to do your thing. So I think performance is a massive thing.
I've seen you
Some
turn
people
around
are
events,
some
really.
people are classical singers that can sit in a mehfil and do what they need to do. And do you know, hats off to these people.
Outside of Hira, who is your favorite performer?
What, old school bands or
Old school, yeah. Who do
You
you
can
look
pick
at
some
when you're
DJs
growing
if
up?
you want.
Because you must, to be honest,
DCS?
I was going to say new
Yeah.
school afterwards.
DCS?
yeah, DC.
Yeah, he's a
huge.
bad
Shin's
boy.
a bad
Shin was
boy.
a bad boy.
Bruv,
Whole band
I was at
sick.
Kingston, and when I used to go City Uni, they see Roots
Yeah.
every month. And Shin used to turn it upside down, man. So
You
and
must have
Monkey
the
Sing.
opportunity to like sit with most of these people
Yeah,
at
for
some
real.
point in your life. Did you ever
And
sit there?
you
Like,
know, as
go
a
to
kid,
school?
I don't think you realise
Yeah.
how lucky you were. But now growing up, I think, wow. Because I've been in studios the like of, when Dad lot were recording Dove Janiya with Deepa Kazanchi, who's made Ma Charpa, on all these songs, and I think, wow, I was part of that, you know? Backing vocals for Young This Yard. I was part of that. But
history, man.
you don't, as a kid, you don't appreciate that because you're sort of into your games and this and that, blah, blah.
I would have been walking into school say, yo, good last.
I did when my dad went on Blue Peter. When my dad went on Blue Peter, I did. I said, no, I got Blue Peter, man.
That would be the best, man.
You know-
For
you
me,
know-
that would have been amazing.
You know, Gurdas Mom was at my house last night.
Casually just, sitting.
I was talking to AS Kang last night.
Do you know of like all the places in the world that you've been? I ask everybody this.
Yeah.
Where's your favorite place to perform?
I was at Kenya.
Kenya,
He
yeah?
loves Kenya. We said that.
I love it.
We said this geezer's
Listen,
gonna
you know what I
say
said?
Kenya.
I love it.
Harga Brew for us is a big track.
Massive, yeah.
It's something that it's a bit more of a chilled vibe, but it's big. But in Kenya, when we were there, right, and I tried to play that as like a
Warm-up.
no, not even warm up, but just as more of like a chilled vibe, and they were like, bro, this is like a dance floor banger.
Main Ghana like him,
Yeah, like, honestly, I was taken back by that. Like, you got a
Kenya's been
massive
incredible,
following.
bro. Kenya's
Massive
been
following.
mad, bro. It's like now 2019, I think we ranked up to about 18, 19 shows in Kenya alone. But that sort of territory is just something else.
I've never been. I've heard it's
It's
amazing.
sick. I mean, what?
Honestly,
5
they got
times?
a
5.
lot of love for you.
They got
out
feelings.
in
You
You two
Nairobi,
done a
man.
gig there together? No?
Yeah, we done a massive wedding out there. Huge.
I think it was Rai family wedding.
Yeah, Brian Chete family, huge wedding. But so now we've got you boys on the show, and I have my own little contest that we do. So I want to test your boys' knowledge. So as your dad, we're talking about the old school vibes, yeah, and the kind of influences you had. So we've got and everyone's involved.
Thanks for the heads up on
Yeah,
that.
I don't know
everyone's
what's going on,
involved,
by the way.
So I'll set this up with Aman.
Jute.
No, actually, they don't know the tune. So if you're at home, so basically the way the game works, if you tuned in last week, so I'm gonna play you like a clip of the track. If you know the song, I want you to comment in there, and you know, no matter what, Harv might be the Bangara geek, yeah,
I'm not the old school Bangla geek.
but you know who the old school Bangara geek, isn't it?
I'm going to let you
Yeah,
have this one because I'm a bit
I'm gonna give
quiet
it to Chonks.
Listen, me and this guy had a
Pass the
competition.
baton to Chunks.
Yeah, and no.
You're hyping yourself up now. You must know the answers.
Hussein Kabada Khala
The
yaar.
hype there, you know
Wait,
that?
have a come on.
Kabada Khada nahi yaar.
Yeah, come.
Whose shots are these as well? What's going on with the shots?
Hang on, 1 minute. I'll do it in a second. I need to.
Right, so whilst you guys dig in, I'll inform what's going to go on. So we've got 11 tracks, right, Jazz? 11
Yeah,
tracks
it's 11.
you guys selected.
11.
So
11,
you can't
yeah.
answer. You can't give us any answers.
No. I'm gonna.
This is gonna be Jazz's old school set in order.
No, it won't be because it won't be.
I promise you it's not in order.
Sorted.
But you've copied it, so it's sorted.
First track, Lucius.
And so did Seth. But
Revenge.
DJ Sam. So if you're at home and you know the track, so no one can shout out the tune, yeah? Big up Lines of Pungra as well, Mr. Sati Tagger.
Hey.
You know what?
Tagger.
I just want to mention, H, I'm going to rope you into this. While we got Sati Tagger commenting, yeah? We're going to do a London v Birmingham.
Football match, yeah.
My team is getting big.
Football
I
match.
know, man. But so, so good. Your team's getting big every week. So,
Can we ban SK from the comments, please?
yeah, banning. We'll say, so basically what I want to say is, yeah,
But you know what, Jazz?
throwing you,
Jazz, don't any offense.
don't any offense.
Don't
I
any
know my
offense.
team's getting big.
I
but
love
said it
this one.
myself. The geezers give me kebab here. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, so big up everyone that's tuned in, Mr. Sati Tagger and H. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a London v Birmingham contest, yeah? So it's going to be a football contest. And we're going to do it on a night shift show. We're going to do it for charity. Are you in?
Down.
He's down.
100%.
Mr. Sati Tagger, are you down?
Fully.
Sati, give us a message, man.
Give us a message that you're down, yeah?
Kanchi maro siddhe.
So the
Direct.
first tune,
No, but hold on. How are we doing this?
Thanks
So
for
you
the
can't-
invite as well, by the way. Yeah, like you know what I mean.
no, you can come.
No, yeah, what? I'll drive you there. Yeah.
So, Mr. Ahmed,
How are we doing this?
so you have to say your name and put your hand up, yeah?
This is a process again.
Can't we just shout the track first?
You have to say your name, yeah.
Yeah, you have to say your name.
Okay.
So just drop the initial.
I want to say
part of
kebab
the
at
tune.
this way.
We do like a sample one. Like just a quick
I'm gonna say
little-
did.
Let's,
No,
let's,
joking.
let's do a practice. Let's do a practice round.
All right, go on. First tune.
First tune, yeah?
We made it easy.
Okay, cool.
Hey, hand up, side shot.
No. He has to.
Sound. There's a
That's the
sound.
noise you have to make, yeah, when you know.
Okay.
You. That's the name.
Okay, cool. So that was a practice round.
No. Tell us the tune.
Okay, H.
ਮਿਲਣਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਈ ਮਿੱਤਰੋ
I think these are gonna hustle me. You know that again, Law.
In the past, asking me with the buzzers are. Listen, that flopped, man. Allow that.
Right,
Okay.
so right now H is in the lead.
Well, I thought that was
Thanks.
the practice one.
Nope.
No.
Jazz said
Make
that
your
runs, so
mind
that
up.
runs.
Oi! Don't cheating.
I actually missed my buzzer.
So the next one. Oh! Hang on, wait.
You have to make the noise.
Rajiv,
Do you know what? I'm going to give that to Harv.
No, Reggie.
Are you feeling alright?
Harv made the noise though. We said the noise. So
But
Harv.
listen. My hand was in the air.
Just say you had a
gonna wave it
reverb.
like I
Say
just
you had a
don't care.
reverb on it.
I know
Are
that
you dumb? Milky Singh Asharan.
Rajiv had reverb on it.
Are you serious?
Okay, so it's 1-1, yeah?
What do you mean?
You didn't go. What's the noise?
That's it.
He didn't even say nothing.
I said, Mummy,
Yo, where's the ball, man?
Yeah, good morning.
Sat Sri Akal, good morning.
Bro, where's that tutti that you lot had last
Yeah,
week?
we
That was the best.
Right, so the next tune is.
Alright, that's it.
That's Chonks. That's
Chunky,
Chonks.
chunky.
Oh, I know this one, man.
Chonks made it.
You know what? He didn't put his hand up,
wait.
though.
I'll
He
take
didn't put
this
his hand
one.
in there, though, innit?
Shout out to Tiashi.
Hello, I put my hand up and I made the noise.
Nah, you didn't.
What do you mean I did?
Tiashi.
Mr. Harv, you got that one right.
I just wanted to make the
You know,
noise.
you're not taking
actually.
the piss.
Alright,
you know
so
that?
Harpreet Kelsey got it. Sim Kent got it.
Perhaps, can I get a top up?
Yeah, these are cheating. Cancel the
who else
game.
got it? No.
Thank you, sir.
You just
Listen,
said
let's
bent
get the
ref.
rules defined here, innit?
Alright, you have to make the noise and put your hand up.
Yeah, so I put my hand up and made the
but
noise.
you
He
need
just
to
made the
make
noise, innit?
What's the noise?
He just made the noise.
Make a noise.
Make the noise.
Yeah, I made
Alright,
the
next
noise.
tune.
Right, this next one, timeless.
That's it.
Mr. Rajiv B.
Are you sure? Was that the right noise? Or was it like a too high pitch?
I think Harv was in first.
Penda gidda bali sigu.
Go on, Raghav.
Penda gidda bali sigu.
Well done. Okay. You know, I'll put this playlist together. just
DJ.
so you know, innit? Yeah. So it's 1-2-1 to
One.
Rajiv, yeah?
1 to 1
1
to
to
Hobbs,
1.
Hobbs the winner at the moment. And yeah, someone goes, Rajiv's getting cheated out.
Yeah, come on.
He's just cheating.
Yeah, big
Okay,
up DJ
next
Justin,
tune,
you know,
next tune.
respect.
Right, next tune.
Rajiv,
That's
Oh, man, that was me.
Dollar.
That's Chunky Chacha.
I saw the hand and the noise go up at the same
Tolla
time.
vetolla.
I'll say it's chunky on that one.
It was me.
I was
innit?
going to go Chonks.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course you are.
Don't love it. Don't love it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give. I thought that was Rajiv. I'm gonna give that to
It's because
Rajiv.
he's giving you the dirty look.
One,
innit?
two. That was Rajiv. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Thank
know what? You know
for
what?
sure.
Our fancy cars in the house as well,
Yeah,
yeah?
don't plug. Oh, fan.
VAR at the back.
Well, we got the point, though, innit? We got the
Right.
point, innit?
Remember who
Yeah.
your best mate is, innit?
Right, VAR has said
Just
it's
remember who
Rajiv.
said
VAR.
Alright, next tune.
Buddy said-
Mundio agi oi bali sigu.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, your set that he gave you, innit?
Bruv,
That's why he does every single one after the other. He does every single
He
track.
learned all this fucking up for me, bro. Yeah.
Obviously.
He's still playing. What's it?
Yeah,
So
that's-
wait,
I don't want
that
to say
one.
actually. I can't say it.
Right, next tune. Ready?
Go on then.
No, I'm just waiting to see if you guys are ready.
Sick
Yeah,
tune.
sick.
That was him.
But we didn't put your hand up,
ਦੇ
though, innit?
ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਕੁੜੀਏ
H got it.
So hang on. It's
That's a lovely one.
2-2.
I got 3 now.
What, who sang that?
3-2-2.
Kalapreet.
3-2. 2.
Kalapreet.
Alright, next tune.
Kalapreet. He is a Kalapreet.
Right, next tune.
Name
That's
the
my
babe.
mate. My mate's missus is called Kalapreet. She's Kali. Yeah.
Right, next tune.
That was him. That was
That was
him.
H
But he's
again.
not putting his hand
That
up.
was him.
No, but he's still making the noise.
He made the
Like a
rules.
G, bro. Look how he's sitting.
That's
I need the name. I need the name.
Lakunu Halade, actually.
What did I say?
Laknu halade.
Hang on, wait.
Oh, I did say
Alright, hang
Lakunu
on.
Halade.
Who's the singer?
Laknu halade.
Who's the singer?
Achanak, man, come on.
Achanak.
Yeah, I'll give
We're going to give that to
Make
H.
sure don't say H.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, man, it's 0.5.
No, give me, man. He's our guest.
Guest.
So he's what, like 3?
0.5.
H is in the lead.
2-2.
No, it's 3-3-2.
Yeah.
All right,
I
next
I
tune.
got cheated out of 1 point.
But he's got 1.
I got 2.
Go on, next tune.
Hello it.
Oh, Desi Roots.
I need the noise.
Wait. No one's making the noise.
No one to make the noise.
He's made the noise.
Oh,
Make the noise, you have to make the noise.
Hold on, wait.
Oh, no. Hang on, wait. Let's see if we do it at home.
I'll jump in there, Steffi
You
boys.
can't shout
I
out.
said that.
You're out of the game.
No,
then.
but I
You
said
can't
it.
shout
Disqualify me, all his points.
Disqualify.
Yeah, but it was my turn.
Right, I'm gonna give it to half. I'm gonna give it to half.
Hold on.
Half.
It was my go.
All his points are gone. You're on 0 now, bro.
Argue.
You can't shout
Hey, it was
out.
my go.
You can't shout out.
It
Right,
was my
half.
go.
Is it good Divangu?
No, got it wrong. My go.
Oh, he got it.
You got it.
Ah, it's alright. You can have that. I got it wrong. I got it wrong anyway.
Yeah,
Right, we've got two
hang
tunes
on.
left.
It's a tie right now. It's 3-3-3.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 tracks left.
Two
Yeah,
tracks
Sati,
left.
love the competition beef. Love it.
All right, okay.
Right, ready for the next one?
Oh, but
Wait.
I made the noise, innit?
Nah, he didn't.
He made it.
was
He
him,
I
it
made
was
the
him.
noise, innit?
Nah, but yeah, first
The
one.
original is Bindrakia Gita Da Gul. You know that Gul Gul.
Gul.
Come on.
Right, next one.
Yeah, go on.
Someone put Safi boys. What?
I said that.
Ready?
Yeah,
That was H again.
तेरी अख दे इशारे
So you know what? Make some noise for H and Rajiv because they tied it. What was it? All, yeah?
Tied it, yeah.
Bloody lost your points though, didn't you, mate?
nice
Almost,
one
You lost the
almost.
points.
Got to cut
And
the
you know
points
what?
for
Just everyone make
speeding.
the noise one more time.
I can't do it. My voice doesn't make
Oh,
it.
go on.
I can't do it.
Please.
I can't.
If you're my brother.
I can't.
my feeling